Good morning, everybody. We welcome you to our virtual Coffee with the Community. We're here in the boardroom at the District Administration Center. My name is Dallas Ackerman. I'm our Director of Communications, and so glad you could join us this morning as part of our Facebook Live series. It's hard to believe we've already moved into the month of October, and be glad to introduce you to our featured guest coming up here in just moments. But also wanted to provide some information about what's upcoming for the remainder of this semester, as we've now nailed down our dates and topics. Want to let you know that coming up next month on Thursday, November the 14th, we will be joined by our new Director of Safety and Security. His name is Joel Lovelady, and he will be here at 9 o'clock on Thursday, November 14th. Great information. Also, a little shameless plug for our podcast, In the Loop with LPS. I had a chance to visit with Mr. Lovelady just last week. You can check that out on any of your platforms that you receive your podcasts. And then also wanted to share, coming up on Thursday, December 12th, we will have an update on construction from our Chief Operations Officer, Mr. Steve Anderson. He will be at this podium to provide an update, and if you're familiar with what's going on around Liberty Public Schools right now, a lot of construction to talk about. I don't know, Mr. Money may talk about that a little bit as far as some of the upgrades, a couple of performance spaces, activity spaces over at Discovery and South Valley that we're excited about, that will come to fruition here in the coming months. But I do want to introduce this month, we're so glad he has taken some time out of his schedule to come by and join us. Aaron Money is in his 15th year as Director of Fine Arts here in Liberty Public Schools. We mentioned on our intro this month that our Fine Arts Department is definitely one of the premier departments in the country, and we appreciate all the talents that they bring to us. 12 straight years now named as a best community for music education. Mr. Money, the podium, I was about to say the stage is yours, the podium is yours here this morning. Thanks for being with us.
All right. Thank you very much, Dallas. Appreciate being here today. And good morning. We are so glad to be able to talk to you a little bit about what the Fine Arts Department does in Liberty Public Schools and what it looks like. And we have been exciting about welcoming our community back into our schools for performances, community events, and collaboration. The Fine Arts Department always strives to find ways to allow students and staff and the community to belong to the programming and our classes. Staff has kicked off the year ready to inspire students' growth in multiple areas and has helped students invest not only in school, but also the world outside of the academic setting. And today, we are going to talk about the 3 pillars of the Fine Arts Department. Many people don't understand that we are just more than art education. It has many varied facets that we do for our students and our community as a greater good in the Kansas City area as well as the nation. So, we are having a technical problem. Just hold on one second. I hope you're enjoying your coffee as we work through this technical problem as we're here. My computer just shut down completely. So, as soon as we get this back up, we'll be back and moving in just a minute. And we're back. Y'all love technology. Here we go. Alright, so as I was talking about, we have the 3 pillars of arts education. We feel like we have arts education down to an art. And we'll see that. Yeah, let's talk about it. Website. I'd like to talk about this. I feel like we have art education down to an art. Each opportunity. And we'll see that. Yeah, let's talk about it. I'd like to talk about this. I feel like we have art education down to an art. Each opportunity. And we'll see that. Another little technical difficulty here. Yes, we are the Fine Arts Department, so we're putting on a show, but our tech was a little off today, so I apologize for that. I think we got it all down. So let me start that again. We have found that utilizing our interactive website showcases our rigorous curriculum and details that many opportunities that we offer for our students and staff both in and out of the classroom. Each opportunity is aligned to the district's strategic plan. It demonstrates the portrait of the graduate connection and is created with equity, diversity, inclusion, and accessibility in mind. The website is broken down into 3 categories that describe the fine arts programming in Liberty Public Schools. We have arts integration, arts education, and arts enhancement. And if you go to our website, finearts.lps53.org, you can follow along as well. So let's break down a little bit about what arts integration is. Arts integration is a partnership between classroom teachers and specialist teachers to showcase classroom work through an art form. Both the students and the teachers are intentionally utilizing art techniques to promote a classroom standard. Arts integration is an innovation within the students and the teachers. We have many examples of that, and we work closely with our Kennedy Center partners, which is Midwest Trust Center, Kansas City Young Audiences, and Shawnee Mission School District, which is a division of the Kennedy Center based out of Washington, D.C. And some of those partnerships that we have through our Kennedy Center is bringing art residencies for our 2nd grade with 1-2-3 Andres, where they learn how to phonetically work through the alphabet and how words work in various manners through music. Our 3rd graders are all going to experience shadow puppetry with Aesop's Fables. 4th grade is going to have music from around the world with Amani Gonzalez, and 5th grade just recently had Wrapping the Writing Process with Bomani Arma. And the artists and residency programs that we also have is with What If Puppets. And What If Puppets comes into the classroom and works with students on theater aspects and how they can work through theater to learn how to read and the literacy aspect. We also have a division that's arts enhancement. And arts enhancement is defined as activities that promote arts education. Often these are field trips that are not part of specialist programming, but are beneficial in advancing art knowledge and learning. For example, students might attend a concert with no context or conversation or a learning objective tied to it. They create posters that display their learning with no art design process behind the creation. But it benefits the students to understand what art can look like. Some examples of this are the Kansas City Symphony. All of our 4th graders go see the Kansas City Symphony, and we discuss what it looks like to perform with multiple instruments and how that relates to day-to-day life. We also have a partnership with Midwest Trust Center. William Jewell College Harriman Jewell Series has been a huge partner with us for right now, and Spark the Art Days, where we have high school students that go to elementary schools and work with them on teaching tableau, speech, how to speak in front of people, mock trial, debate, and also readers' theater. And one of the things that we have with William Jewell, the Harriman Jewell series, that I think directly affects everyone in our community is we have, through our special partnership, they give musical chairs. And what musical chairs is you can buy a season pass from them for up to 2 people for $65. And if you want, it goes to any of their shows that they have. And you just go up to the office when you go to the performance and say, hey, I bought this, where do I get a seat? And you will possibly be in the first row, you may be in the 3rd row. But it is something that is available on our website. You can click on that as well and look at that. You can also get a pass for a family of 4. But it is a unique opportunity that we try to make sure our community and students can enhance their music education program and theater and visual arts programming through the partners that we have. We also have Nelson Atkins Museum of Art that we partner with, and our students go down there from the elementary, middle, and high school, and they go through the gallery, but they also work in their education department to see how that connects to their everyday environment that they have in the classroom, but also every other day with the core subjects as math, science, social studies, and ELA. And the one that you're probably most familiar with is our arts education program. This is arts for art's sake and is vital for all organizations to thrive creatively. This encompasses performing arts as well as visual arts. That's band, orchestra, choir, elementary music and art, debate, forensics, which is interpretive speech or competitive theater, theater and visual arts. Our work is thriving through national, state, and regional performances at conference, as well as through the day-to-day work of teaching the fundamentally love of the arts in our classrooms. Other examples include internships and real-world learning experiences with corporations such as Harriman Jewell to bring artists into our school, as well as have a master class with those artists. What If Puppets, where they come into the elementary schools and work with our kids, but also we have an internship program where our students go down and work on What If Puppets and the creativity process of that, and they also come up to our school. Some of the partners that we do have is, as Dallas has spoke earlier, we have the best community for music education for the 12th year in a row. We've also a premier community for theater education, and that is given to us by the National Theater Education Program. We are a strong alliance with Missouri Alliance for Arts Education at the state of Missouri. MMEA, we have many teachers that are officials, past president, vice presidents of band, orchestra, choir, that are help leading and shaping the world of music through their leadership at the state level. We also have a great partnership with the National Association of Art Education. And the biggest one that we've had recently is the Missouri Arts Council. Missouri Arts Council is a division of the Lieutenant Governor's Office from Jeff City, and we were recently awarded the Best Education Department for the state of Missouri, and that was the first time that a school district won that award instead of an arts organization. So we were super proud to be able to get that acknowledgement. One of the things, before I go on to our coming attractions, we have, as Mr. Ackerman said earlier, we have a lot of really great construction projects going on. DMS in South Valley are getting a new activity complex that will be a gym, but also a theater with stadium seating. And if you've been at any of those places before, you know the seating has always been a little bit of a concern because it is flat seating right now for our performances. But we will have stadium seating to hope that the audience experience will be much better, and we will have a bigger theater and a bigger stage that will be able to support all of the music and theater programs that we have at those schools. Epic Elementary will be opening up a music and art classroom as well as a PE area, and we are super excited to have that space to be able to have flexibility in what we offer at the Epic Elementary for the School of Creativity. We also have Liberty High School that is getting a little bit of an update and renovation for our visual arts programming. The classrooms have been out and about in different places at Liberty High this semester, so while they're doing the construction there, but they will soon be moving into their new beautiful rooms that are much more spacious and much more conducive to learning for our students. So I know Mr. Anderson will be bringing a lot of those updates in the next month, but I wanted to make sure you know that we greatly appreciate the community supporting all the projects that we have been able to work on, and especially, I can say it's been 4 years, but the Liberty High School Performing Arts Wing has been an amazing addition for our students and our staff, and it has definitely been something that we're all proud of and really appreciate the support that you have given to us over the years. So thank you, and I hope you continue doing that as well. So that brings me into our coming attractions that we have coming up for the next year. And one of the things above and beyond our music performances, our art shows, our theater, our speech and debate performances, going to nationals, state, districts, all of that, we have theater performances at all of our schools. And one of the things that I want to drive attention to is we're unique in the fact in the state of Missouri that our middle schools do a regular play as well as a musical. Most middle schools just do one or the other, and they alternate every other year. But we in Liberty have found that the students need to have that recognition and also need to be able to experience what a straight play looks like as well as a musical. So all of our middle schools are offering one of each. And our theater season for the 24-25 school year starts off at Discovery Middle School. We have The Witch's Princess, which is a play, and then this spring we have The Little Mermaid Junior. South Valley Middle School, this weekend actually, is an Inconvenient Corpse, a funny little play that I think talks about what it says right there. The title is in it, it's about what it's about. But that tickets are available as well to get those right now. And in the spring, we're doing Moana Junior. Liberty Middle School, just 2 weeks ago, they finished Jolly Roger and the Pirate Queen. It was amazing, and the kids did a fantastic job. And this spring, they're doing the Lion King Junior. For Heritage Middle School, coming up in November, they're doing The Hobbit. And in the spring, they'll be doing Matilda Junior. Those shows are always going to be exciting and a great way to get involved in the community and see what's happening and celebrating our students' hard work and efforts that they've been doing in the theater department. And now coming up in the next month or so are high school musicals, which are always a crowd pleaser, and we try to make sure that we offer something a little bit traditional but also something that can be unique for our setting. And our musicals are a part of the Starlight Blue Star Awards program. Last year we had many nominations, many awards, and it's just one of those things that we don't focus on, but it is something that is nice that the students get those recognition for the hard work that they do. It is about an 8 to 10 week process for working on these musicals. And some of the work is built in during the school day for the students that are building the sets and working on the tech. But then it's also after school, and there's many, many hours before and after school working on these. So Liberty High School is our first high school musical, which is on November 14th, 15th, and 16th. Liberty North High School is doing Anastasia, and it's November 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. We are excited for both of those. Anastasia is actually going to have a little bit of some technical work, hopefully a little bit better than what we started with today. But a little technical work that we had going on where we're using a lot of screens and images to portray where we are in the setting. And so that is an exciting learning adventure for our students as well as our directors. So with that being said, I thought it would be important to hear from the kids about what these musicals are about and why they get involved in theater. So let's take a break and listen to Liberty High School.
Hi, Liberty. My name is Ellen Sheely, and I play Reno Sweeney.
My name is Joshua Lively, and I play Billy Crocker. We're
in the Elish's production of Anything Goes.
So, first question: what is the show about?
The show is a fun-loving story of 3 different couples by the end and how they find their way to love using friendship, dancing, song, and lots of laughter.
Exactly, and gangsters in there at some point. A lot of comedy.
Fun
show.
Lots and lots of characters, lots and lots of fun.
Exactly. What is the reason that you are a part of theater?
Well, how about you answer that first?
That's a great question.
Yeah, go ahead.
And this is going to sound a little cliche, but I'd say I really like the family aspect of it. I know like everybody says that, but it really feels like after school, after a long stressful day of school, I come in and just have fun and do stuff with my family. They're like a second family.
Yeah, it is. I love the atmosphere. There's not a single person in this cast that I wouldn't call a best friend. It's a place where you can come in and literally just be whoever you want, play around with your character, play around even like with yourself. Like I know that I change every day, that I get to come in and workshop myself, which is really cool too. But why do you feel that you joined theater? Like what inspired you to become a part of the theater program?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'd say it was my brother.
Me too.
My brother
That's crazy.
Jonah. He was the 8th grade lead in Singing in the Rain when I was in 5th grade, and I went and saw it, and I thought it was amazing. He was singing and dancing, obviously, in Singing in the Rain, and I thought it was such a cool idea to like portray this other character and do stuff that I thought I was not comfortable doing ever, and I probably wasn't then comfortable doing it in like around other people, but I am now. So like,
right.
I just like that, you know?
Yeah, no, my brother was also a big part of theater, and both my siblings started it before I did, and so when I got to see my little sister up there too. I was like, okay, well, might as well join in on the fun, and here I am. So it's gonna be a good time. So do not miss your opportunity to come see this show. It's gonna be a real good time.
Exactly. Thank you, guys.
Hi, my name is Ava Powers.
Hi, my name is Caden Barner, and we are so sorry we could not be there today. We really wanted to, but we are at a trip for K-State Ag Choir.
So we are both seniors here at Liberty North High School and are currently in the production of Anastasia. I play the role of Anya.
And I play the role of Dimitri.
The story is set during the Russian Revolution and follows the historical context of the missing Princess Anastasia. So my character is an amnesiac orphan, and she's trying to figure out who she is, her past and her future, and there's something really pulling her towards Paris, and that's when she meets Dimitri and Vlad.
She meets Dimitri and Vlad, and they are con men through and through. And they meet Anastasia holding Anastasia auditions. So they really use Anastasia or Anya as Anastasia, but they eventually, through all their adventures together on the train and into Paris, they build a real relationship, and they do really, really care for each other in the end.
It's a really interesting story, and although it sounds a little bit complicated, it's really up to the audience at the end of the show to decide whether Anya is Anastasia or not. And it's not necessarily about her getting a crown or 100% finding out who she is, but it's the journey that gets her there.
Yeah, and in the end, Dimitri believes that she is Anastasia, and Anya believes she is Anastasia. But I think it's really important in the theater aspect that it makes the audience think as well, that it's not just, oh, we're showing you what we have, but it's for the audience to decide as well.
It's been really fun so far. We're in the midst of learning everything, rehearsals, costuming, all of that fun stuff, and it's been a lot of character analysis, and I feel like we're really just trying to put on the best show that we can.
Yeah, and I mean, we hope you guys are going to really enjoy it, and we can't wait to see you guys there.
So we have both been in theater for many years, but together for about 6 or 7 years, all the way through middle school and high school, and it's definitely bittersweet that this is our last show together, but theater has definitely had a big impact on the both of us.
It really has, and the whole entire fine arts department has had a really big impact on me. We're in choir together, we do theater together, and it really does form those little families that are really important, I think, in high school.
Connections are needed for teenagers, and so I feel like it's been incredibly important to make those connections, and you really find your place in theater. It's welcoming to every single person that walks in, and it's definitely been something that has fostered me and grown with me into the person that I am.
I 100% agree. Well, thank you guys, and we really can't wait to see you guys at Anastasia.
Bye.
So there you can see it. We have wonderful shows coming up in the next couple months. And we also, as you could hear from both of those students, all 4 of those students, we really thrive and strive to make our department a family at school, that you can be a part of something that's bigger and better than yourself and what you even knew were the possibilities for you to do in your life or career and experiences. So we hope you continue being a support of the department, as well as being a support of having your students involved in all of our coursework that we do throughout the school year. Thank you again for being a part of the Coffee with Community. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we will see you at the next performance.